Hey guys, let's recap the action from the day 3 at Tel Aviv. And look who it is, it's Chochi from Belgium, but he's competing at under 90s, so I think he's moved up a weight class, and he looked pretty good. Check out this incredible Tayatoshi from him. Unfortunately, he lost to Palati, but 2 wins, and I guess this is his first outing at under 90s, so not bad. This guy, Goncalves from Brazil, he took bronze, and I've never seen him before, but he looked really good. Nice combination there. Uchimata to an Orsotogari. This here was a Ashiguruma against Lipitiliani, and Lipitiliani, he's hard to throw, and especially for Ippons. So I'm really liking kind of the young talent that the Brazilian team is building right now. Similar to the French team, there's kind of some new up-and-coming guys who are looking really good. And here's the last one from Goncalves. Wouldn't be a strong Brazilian judoka without good newaza. So his opponent drops down here, and then he latches on. I thought he was going to go for a choke, but ends up getting the arm. And this is hard to stop from this position. 2 more nice little newaza sequences for you guys before we get into the results. And then the Ippons, and the Ippons were great. Day 3 for me definitely had the best ones. But watch Mungai here, he goes through his opponent's legs as they were trying to stand up. So brings it back down to the mat, stops the mate. That's a really nice way to do it. And this one here from Patrick Peter against Fonseca. I saw Patrick training this on Instagram. So go over to his page, check it out, but he was practicing exactly that, pushing the head down, going into a juji. Alright, let's get into some results. So Givanashvili, he took gold at under 90s, and he's just a veteran. He's so good at throwing people. I'll have another video on him as well. At under 100s, we had Kotsoev, and he had a really nice throw here. Plus 100s, we had Odku, and the thing about Odku is he looks a lot bigger than what he used to. He's still really young. So I think his body is finally starting to catch up to the rest of the heavyweights. So Odku, I think he could be quite the force at plus 100s. Mediev, he took one of the bronzes at under 90s, as well as Gontulga, who took out Silva. And Silva, he's one of those guys who's been on the scene for such a long time. He might be one of those Cubans with a questionable age. At under 100s, we talked about Goncalves, but there was also Reyes. Took out Patrick Peter in front of his home crowd. So it's a bit unfortunate for Patrick Peter there. At plus 100s, obviously Odku getting gold. And Sanao from France, never seen this guy before. I guess he's kind of overshadowed by Teddy Renier. And also Silva from Brazil, winning by Shidos. We had Belandi, the Italian, taking out Malonga from France at under 78s. Which is pretty surprising to see because the French women are always pretty dominant. Umeki, she ended up taking one of the bronze medals. She lost to Malonga through Shidos. But then this next person who got bronze, her name is Sampaio, but check out this technique. Just a really nice counter. At plus 78 we had Hershko from Israel winning by Shido in the gold medal match. And Zabik and Stevenson taking bronze. So let's get into some of the Ippons guys. Some pretty nice ones on day 3. Definitely, I thought they were the best of the 3 days. And we're starting with Palati. Palati has a really interesting Ochigari. Not only is it low, but he rotates with it as well. So some people rotate only, some people go low only, but he does both. And it's really unique. This is a Sumigaishi. I mean, we saw Sumigaishis on day 1, day 2, and day 3. Everyone's doing this now. I think with the current rule set, drop down techniques, I mean, it's dangerous here, you might get countered. There's a lot of techniques that, you know, Uchimata or Sore Surikomi Goshi, you might land on your head and get Han Sokomake. So the way the current rule set is, Ashiwaza is always a good safe bet. Pickups, you see people like Givanashvili, he doesn't get Shidos against his name very often. Grigolashvili. So it is really kind of an Ashiwaza pickup pro game right now, I think. Drop Seoi Nage, I mean, that's a dangerous move to do. You might get picked up, might get Sumigaishi'd. Just food for thought. Of course, newaza as well. If you're good at newaza these days, that is definitely a huge benefit. Here's Odku. I mean, look how big he is. I swear he's gained 20 kgs or so. He was not this big in recent tournaments. But still, he's long, using those legs. It's going to be difficult to deal with at the heavyweights. He's got a nice Uchimata as well. Here's one from Silva. He's got that grip underneath, around the back. And throwing Majdov, he has quite a good Uchimata himself. But Silva is a weird one. He doesn't do anything outrageous or strange, just strong fundamentals. And he's been on the top of the game for quite some time. This counter by Lee. Super counter, really quick. Watch him kind of walking backwards, just waiting for his opponent. You can see him here just walking backwards, waited for it. He had the sleeve too. His opponent obviously panicking a little bit. Need to take a grip before you try to throw these guys. This was a Wazari, but still, Givanashvili, I mean, he's so good at that technique. Uranage, he is a master of it. This one, also a Wazari. Big Ogoshi. And people do this a lot these days. There might be a right-handed fighter, but they take a grip under the belt there and just explode underneath that lapel hand. This next one, bit of an impromptu Sasai into a Tayatoshi. Happens kind of quickly. But nice follow through, gets the Ippon. And this was deep into golden scores, so I think both guys were just really tired at this point. And this is the last one here, guys, from Toth, throwing Silva. And Toth, another guy just been around the game a long time at a high level. And with that, guys, that's wrapped up all the action, day 1, 2, and 3. I've got some more videos coming, of course. Got to do one on Givanashvili, that'll be a good one. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you're feeling generous, hit that join button. It's just a few dollars a month, helps me out a lot. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.